Hi, everybody. I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. And today I'm here to reflect on my Decan Walk. Well, I don't know. I've been trying to catch up on the Decan Walk. So I've been making these videos to sort of keep for myself to look back on. But I also wanted to go ahead and do this one, even though it's very late, mad late. But I wanted to do it because it's been, kind of a almost like a what I've been up to sort of thing or what I got up to in the past. So I thought people might be interested in seeing it. So I figured I'll go ahead and make the video live on the channel. So I am gonna make it live. But this is what I'm very behind, guys. I started strong. I was doing really well. I was doing lots of spreads and all that kind of stuff. And then I went on vacation and that kind of ooh, child, like, yeah, I didn't take anything with me. I didn't take any books. I didn't take any tarot decks. I didn't take anything because that's not what I want to do on vacation. So it put me behind, and then I got sick, and that put me more behind. And then I got overwhelmed by how behind I was. And so I was really behind. And by the time I looked up, I was 6 decans behind. So I caught up. I'm only 1 decan behind right now. I'm filming this at the end of Virgo 1. And right now I have completed um, Cancer season as well as Leo season. So I'm only just 1 decan behind. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. I think something about that Eight of Coins energy in Virgo 1 kind of gave me a little bit of a kick to make a plan, to take it step by step. That kind of like chipping away at the process. Too much. I didn't do a lot of spreads and I didn't do a lot of work in the journal. When I went on vacation, I didn't even take my iPad with me. So if there's anything that I want to show you in my journal, I'll just do a screenshot on the screen. I'm not going to pull it out. But I did buy the tarot and astrology book. Llewellyn had a sale. The book was like under $10. I had it on my Kindle. But what I found was that I was wanting to like flip back and forth, like, reference the other sections of the book in addition to the decans. So that was getting kind of annoying on my Kindle. So I just went ahead and purchased the book. Plus, I think this is going to be something that I'm going to want to have in my just on my shelves as a reference. So I was really excited to finally get the paper copy of this. It helps a lot. This one I am a little bit still behind on. It's a little denser or a little more dense. So I have been working through it and I'm still working through it. But I am determined to read this cover to cover because that's what this Decan Walk is about. Was I started it because I wanted to read this. So this has been on my shelf forever and I haven't read it. So that is the goal, to get all the way through this. Okay, so we'll start with the first one. Oh, I got them out of order. This is not even right. Hang on. Have the Two of Cups, which was the Lord of Love, and it's the Empress and the Chariot. Yeah, so we have Venus with um with a chariot kicker, which I thought that was great. But so the Empress energy, I guess, was just like I felt like I had to clean my house before I left. And like I don't know, I just got this thing up my, a bug up my butt where I was like I have to clean like every inch. So I was like dusting corners and all kind of stuff. It was craziness. Um but I did. I don't know if maybe that came from this situation here, but but that's where I have 2 decks that came in for review. I wasn't doing a whole lot of tarot or anything like that, aside from just working with the review decks to be able to review them. So I'll show you those. So these are the 2 decks that I got in for review. It was the Creative Consciousness Healing Oracle and the Wandering Heart Oracle deck. These are both from Andrew McMeel Publishing. I really enjoyed working with these, and I don't know if it was because it was pretty much like all I was doing tarot wise, or what. I mean, I was doing these and I was like filming videos out like crazy. I knew I wasn't going to be filming anything for like more than a month. So I wanted to make sure that I had everything like just ready to go. And yeah, so I did these. I was working mostly with these and then filming videos. That's all I was doing during Cancer 1. And I enjoyed both of these decks. They're very different energies. This one is very sweet and I don't know, it's like healing. It really is. It's called the Inner Consciousness Healing deck, and it really is quite healing. It just wants you to find the things inside of you that you might want to nurture. and do that. And it gives you some visualizations in the guidebook. And I actually used this deck to do a reading for a friend. It was a career reading, but for some reason I thought, oh, I'm going to try this one because of what was going on in her career. And I sent her the visualizations via voice note, and she said she did them, and she really thought that they were great. And so that was cool with this one. I found that it went really well with the Wandering Heart. No, what was the name of this deck? Hold on. The Wandering Star Tarot. I felt like it went really well with this one. Um, I don't know why, but I just really like them. Something told me to use them together, and they really talk to each other, and they really give you that sort of I don't know, like a fairy tale vibe. And I was feeling it. I really was. The artwork is very different. The style is different. The layout of the cards are different. One is bordered, one is not. One, I mean, it's just different, but they talk to each other. And they actually look really great together on the table, in my opinion, because the colors are similar. So, yeah, I enjoyed the work with these two. And well, the readings that I did a few readings with these two once I decided I liked them together. And we'll just pop that out of the way. So I did work with that deck. And this one, this one is a little more hit you in the gut, right? I have walkthroughs of both of them. You can check my Oracle walkthroughs playlist if you want to see. But this deck here does not play games. It's cute, and it looks like it's sweet, and like it's not gonna bother you. But this deck does not play any kind of games. The guidebook does not play games. It is a truth teller. So if you're looking for something that is, um, a one-two punch, but also with a smile, because I know for me, I don't. I sometimes you want. Sometimes I want decks that are a little sharper, but I don't necessarily love imagery that is confronting. I don't like it. It's not my thing. So this is a good happy medium. The imagery is not confronting at all. It's actually cute, but it does not. It's not the work with the deck is not cute. You can do some kind of sharper edged work with this one. So I like this one. It's kind of interesting now that I'm looking back on this, and that's what I've been doing a lot of recently. Because did the deck because I've been behind. Everything is looking back, right? Everything is looking back at what happened. And now that I'm looking back at these decks that I ended up using during this time, yeah, this could be that Empress energy, right? Because we're talking about Empress meets um, Chariot. And the Empress does have that. If you think about what an Empress is, I mean, she's a ruler. Yeah, she's sweet, she's caring, but she also is, just like in that motherly energy, sometimes mothers have to have a little tough love like this one. She can hug you and put some cream on your scraped knees, or she can give you that tough love that you need. That's interesting. I like that. That's cool. I didn't even think about that until just now. So yeah, that's why I make these videos. Anyway, this is the Creative Consciousness Healing, and this one is the Wandering Heart deck, both from Andrew McNeil Publishings. You can pick these up on Amazon if you want them. Cancer 2, the Three of Cups. Okay, I know I said the Eight of Coins was my favorite, but I think maybe the Three of Cups is my favorite. All right, so this is the Lord of Abundance, Mercury in Cancer. So we've got the Magician with a Chariot kicker. Yeah, I mean party, celebration, a lot of drinking. I see the cups in the air. I don't know. This is giving me fun vibes, and I promise you I had a lot of fun during Cancer too. I was on vacation. This was like the beginning of my trip. I had just arrived and I went to Spain. So I've been there a few times. I have friends there and I teach there sometimes in the summer, and it's just a thing that I've been doing for some time now, some years now. And I've seen the museums, I've seen, blah, 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 right? So I wanted to do something different. And I was Googling new museums that I hadn't been before, and I found this place called Museo del Terro, or De Terro, maybe. I can't remember. And it was supposed to be a tarot museum, but when I got there, it was basically a bodega. But it did have a lovely section that was like shelves of tarot decks. I mean, hundreds of tarot decks, mostly mass market, that, and every tarot they had an open copy that you can go through. I was in there for hours, guys. I didn't take even one picture, but I pulled some from the internet, and I'll insert them here so you can see them. Um, I was so busy just living my life, going through all of these out of print decks that I had never seen before that I was interested in seeing. And, all of the decks that maybe were coming, they had a whole lot of Los Scarabeo. Being in Spain, they had a whole lot of Los Scarabeo decks and Fournier decks and stuff. So decks that were coming out that I hadn't seen yet because they weren't here in the States yet. And I saw them all. I got to touch them. I got to play with them. It was very exciting. Um, so that was fun. I did not have budgeted to buy too many things because I was expecting it to be a museum, and it was not. It was a store. I was in Spain. I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy something from Fournier. And I bought a couple of things from Fournier. The first thing that I bought during this season, I'll show you. So I ended up buying the Magic Tarot. This is a Fournier Publishing, and I had seen this on Meredith at the Spiritual Oasis Empowerment Tarot's channel. And I was like, if I see it in Spain, I'm going to get it. And I did. Of course, I saw it there. They had hundreds of decks. And I grabbed it because, Fournier deck, buying it, in Spain, whatever. It was the only thing I saw that I wanted anyway, really. And well, that's not true. There were lots of things I saw I wanted, but some of them were out of print and very pricey. So, um, but I grabbed this. I had run into this student there. He heard me talking to myself in English and was like, "Wait, are you speaking English?" And I was like, "Yes," because I talk to myself, y'all. And he was like, "Oh, I haven't heard English in so long. Where are you from?" Blah blah blah. And we started talking. He was American, and his friend was from Thailand, and they were on their last semester, or the tail end of their last semester in Spain, and they wanted to purchase some. They had just started reading tarot on TikTok and wanted to get a deck to take back with them. Um, that reminded them of Spain. And I mean, that's nice. So we were both in there looking at all the decks, like going through all the decks. We were in there for hours. I was in there for an hour before they got there, and then we were in there together for another hour, probably hour and a half, going through decks. And the people there, it was fun. We had a good time. The store owners, the shop owners were really kind. They didn't speak any English. My Spanish is not that great, so we used the or the translator app, which was fine because he just literally, the shop owner just like set it on the shelf, and everything we said was translated, and everything he said was translated back to us, and it was just like, it was fabulous. So like, it just was like constantly on, so that was fabulous. And we had a good time. I think even the shop owners had a good time with us in there. But we went through the Madrid tarot, and we were both like, what the hell is this? And I was like, well, you've been living in Madrid, for years, for a couple of years now. Does this feel like Madrid to you? And he was like, nope. He ended up getting the Lover's Path Tarot, which is a US Games production, which you can obviously get in the States, but he was feeling it. So I was like, yo, if you're feeling it, you get it. And I ended up getting this one. So yeah, I was really excited. And I had a feeling that I was going to be able to find this, but I wasn't going to look too hard. But I said if I did see it when I got to Madrid that I would buy it because I liked it when I saw it on Meredith's channel anyway. Super cute. It's super cute. And I'm actually really glad that I bought this deck because I ended up doing a lot of readings with this deck. I didn't bring a deck with me, and I busted this open when I got where I was going because I was so excited from having gone to the Tarot Museum that of course I was talking about it. And once people figure out that you can read tarot, they start asking for readings. I probably did 50, 60 readings with this deck over the time that I was at my first destination. Let me take that off. And the second destination, I didn't tell people that I read tarot because I was like, enough. But yeah, this deck and I did quite a few quite a few readings. It was a lot of fun. And it's cute. It's cute. And it reads, y'all. It reads. And it's nice because it has the Spanish titles. So I was reading for a lot of Spanish people. So it was good that they could read the cards themselves as well. I actually met a lady who was also studying tarot. So we did some readings together, some practice readings, and I showed her some things. She's new, so I showed her some things, and that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this deck. So I'm glad I purchased it. It wasn't expensive at all, and yeah, even though it's just a little mass market deck, I could totally get it here. I was glad I had it because I didn't have anything else with me. And so yeah, that was great. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I had life happened and I had to stop. So we did the Two of Cups, we did the Three of Cups. And now, okay, we need the Four of Cups. And this one is the Moon in Cancer. So we need the High Priestess. Ready. Okay, so we had the Four of Cups. During this time, I had traveled to another part of Spain. It was a good time. It was a small village that I stayed in at that point, and yeah, I did feel a little bit of boredom. I want to say that when I was there, outside of boredom, it was really just more disconnecting for the reason of disconnecting. You know, just being outside of the hustle and bustle of the city went within, a lot more than I normally would when I'm traveling. Normally, I'm trying to reach out to people, meet new people, but I did a lot less of that than I normally do. Um, so yeah, I kind of did feel this kind of high priestess energy, like just keeping to myself, a um, a lack of wanting to connect to other people and just wanting to keep everything, within me, and just get through, While I was there, I did do some popping in and out of the small shops that were there, which is always fun. And like I said, I go to that village a lot, so I know the shop owners and things like that. And I was excited to find in a little grocery store a couple of playing card decks from Fournier. And I collect playing cards. I haven't even opened these yet. I literally bought them and threw them in my suitcase. So we're going to open them together if I can find the pull tab. It is my understanding that Spanish playing cards are basically little tiny Marseille decks. So we will see how this goes. Like they have coins and I mean that they have coins and cups and things like that. But we will see. Let's find out. I was talking to the shop owner and she was telling me, yeah, there's coins and cups and um, swords, and I got both packs. They were really cheap. Like this one was like $1 and this one or euro, and this one was like 2 or 3 euros or something like that. This one is not a full deck, but I still wanted to get it because I thought it was cool. Yeah, it starts at the 4. Well, let me see. We got 2. I don't know. It's for some special game that they play. So let's take a look. We're just gonna look at these the way that they came out the pack because I don't even know. So we've got 2 jokers here. An ace. This was the ace of coins. Yeah. So we had the ace of coins. All right, let's take the jokers out so that they're in order. 2, 3. Yep. Looks like they're all here. I like this little lady on here. 8, 9, and 10. I should have got 2 of these. I could write on one. Oh, he's cute. Oh, I should have got 2. I should have got the red one too. Oh, I wasn't thinking. All right, so I have this one too. The 4s. All right, so then we got 2, 3, 5. They're all in a weird order. I don't even know what's going on with this pack. Oh, more of this little guy. So it's like the same deck, but minus some of the cards, maybe? Okay, here we are. So we've got ace, ace, 2 and 2. So now they're in order. I wonder, let me see, 4. Wait, what happened? Oh, because all the 4s were at the beginning. Hang on. Where's my other 4? Why are they out of order like this? If anybody knows how to play this game or knows where there's like a website that can tell me how to play this game, please let me know. All right, so 6, 7. I think I got them in order. 8. Oh, there was no 9s. Okay, so we went 7, no 8, no 9. It jumps right to 10. Interesting. And then the jack is 10, but this is weird. It's strange, right? But the playing card deck is regular and it's super cute. I should have got 2 of these. I should have got one red um and one black. I mean one green. I mean blue. Goodness gracious, I'm all over the place. I should have because then I could use this cute little deck for when I'm learning to play playing cards. I wanted to write on some of my decks. Then where's the 4? And where's the 4? And I could write on one if I would have. But I can always get another one of these if I go back. Not that I'm going to be popping back to Spain anytime soon, but I just don't think that I don't think they're hard to find, is what I'm trying to say. If you know different, let me know. But yeah, so that's this deck. So let's jump ahead. The Queen of Swords, King of Swords, and then these are the aces. I mean the wands, the clubs. And here's the jack, the queen, who kind of looks male. I like it. And the king, and then another joker. So there are 3 jokers in this deck. I wonder if they're supposed to be. Oh, it says extra. Okay, interesting. All right, so those are my Spanish playing cards, which are super cute, and I should have gotten 2 packs. And this rando, which I don't know how to play. So if anybody knows or can help me with that, please let me know. Let me put the 4s in here. Cute. A Leo 1 started out with the 5 of Wands, and looking back, I was pretty sick, guys. I was pretty sick. I got sick towards the end of my trip. This was like going towards the end of my trip, and I was pretty sick. Yeah, this petty energy here, I was definitely feeling that because I can get very petty when I'm sick, especially when I'm sick and annoyed. I just tried to make it through to the end of my trip, get back, and try to get well. So I don't have anything to share. Let's move on. 6 of Wands, Lord of Victory. Yes. By this time, I guess I was feeling a little victorious because I was starting to finally feel better. And it was funny because my mom was sick too. We were on different continents and we were both sick. And I was gone for a while, like almost a month. So maybe 3 weeks and some change. So yeah, it was weird that we both were sick. But we were both feeling pretty victorious by Leo too, because we were both starting to feel better. And my mom had a birthday, and we tried to get out and do a little something. We went to a piano bar. That was fun. I picked tarot back up during this time. I did the Lionsgate spread. I'll put it on the screen for you to see. I picked the spread up from Instagram, Mr. Lionheart, and it was pretty amazing. I really enjoyed. I used this deck, and this deck is pretty amazing. I every time I pull it out, I forget how good it is. I put it away and then I pull it out and yeah, I mean, it's just a good deck. I mean, it's really good. Look at the 7 of Swords. He's got the bird in his mouth like he's sneaking off, the feathers and it's just this is just collage art and cats. It's just good stuff. And it was perfect for Leo season. I used it quite a bit during Leo 2. I love this deck. And like I said, I forget sometimes how much I love it until I pull it back out. It really should be more of a deck for summer because of all the yellows and the bright light and all of that. But for some reason, when I always want to use MJ Cullinane's decks during the fall. So they go in my fall box and they don't come out until the tail end of summer. So yeah, Leo season, Leo 2 is kind of coming towards the end of summer. So this is definitely a good Leo deck. So I use this one pretty regularly during Leo too. And this again is the Grimalkin's Curious Cats Tarot. This is the indie version, but you can get this from Hay House or on Amazon. They have the mass market version. The Seven of Wands was back again with the Tower, and I gotta tell you, I was not um I wasn't feeling it. At this point, I was so far behind on the Decan Walk that I was just kind of feeling pretty. I don't know if I was feeling defensive, but I was absolutely feeling like I didn't want to be bothered with trying to catch up. It wasn't until Virgo 1 when that 8 of Pentacles came around. That 8 of Pentacles energy kind of perked me back up. But for the most of Leo 3, I was just like, I'm never gonna catch up. Maybe I should just give up. But I fought on. So I did the Venus in retrograde spread during this time, and I'll put that on the screen for you so you can see it. I did some daily polls with the Realist Oracle. I really, really love the Realist Oracle. This was a deck that came in while I was gone. I will show you it. This thing is so good. It's so cute. It's my art style, right? I like this cute art style, and it just is like for daily polls or for clarification or just for fun. This is a good deck. I've been using it for daily polls. The guidebook is good. It does have a major arcana in it, like this outer strength card is the Chariot, and there's an inner strength card, which would be like the strength card, and the solitude card is the Hermit. So like there's a major arcana inside, and there is also like shadow work, I think, is the moon. So, and then there's 44 cards, so there's more cards. It's good to use for just if you want to use Oracle instead of Tarot to answer a question for yourself or to do a spread for yourself. This works, if you like the art style. I mean, I have a whole walkthrough of this. If you want to see it, I will link it in the cards for you. But this was fun, and I got a lot of use out of this, and I actually used it to do um, even to read for a friend, and she really liked it. So I like this deck. Another deck I really worked with during Leo 3 was the Secret Oracle of the Green Witch. This might have also been Leo 2. I might have worked with this some too. This came in for a review, and oh my goodness, this little thing right here shocked me. It's kind of good, y'all. Like, I just didn't expect it to be this I don't know what I wanted from this. I thought it was going to be cute. I knew it was going to be cute. I just didn't, I don't know. It just kind of took me in a different direction than I expected. And I put it away for a little bit because I'm not ready to go down this fall. I'm not ready to go down this fall path just yet, but I am getting there. I'm definitely getting there. But it'll be right back out in September which is right around the corner. Because I mean, come on, that's giving Halloween all day. So September and October are Halloween to me, and from the end of October, right after Halloween, so November 1st until January 1st is Christmas. So just so you know. If you didn't already know, that's how the holidays work. We take 2 days off for Thanksgiving, but all of that is Christmas. Okay, the Doodle Tarot. I did a bunch. I did a bunch of tarot readings for some friends during this time, and one of the things that they were asking about the most were the kids starting back to school. Let me just move these out of the way. And I never use this deck, mostly because it's hard to shuffle. It's very thick. The cardstock is super thick. So shuffling, like bending it, is impossible. Like, it won't bend. Like, I'm pushing this, and that's all the bend I get. And then it's rose petal as well. So it's just really hard to shuffle. So I don't use it often. But I mean, they were asking about their kids and back to school. So of course I had to pull out my Doodle Tarot. And this thing, that tag Good Mood decks. This is a good mood deck right here, y'all. This deck is just damn cute. It's just damn cute. I have the one with the keywords on the bottom, so you can see that there are keywords in the upright and the reverse. I don't know how good they are because I hardly ever use them, but they're there. And then there's also a version of this deck that is more oracle size with no keywords if you prefer. But I love it. I love the black edging. I like it when I don't have to edge a deck. Not that I edge them much anymore, but I sit there and look at them wishing they were edged. That's what I do. I go, that deck needs edging, but I know I don't edge them. Love the backs, giving me that composition notebook situation. Love the box. I love this deck. It's just good stuff. You know, even the little guidebook is cute, y'all. Like, I mean, let me read you an entry. The Five of Cups, crying over spilled cups. Poor dude, they are upset to see all their hard work all over the floor. Their focus is solely on the upheavals and disappointments they've just experienced instead of looking behind them to see the sunshine and accomplishments coming their way. Like, it's just cute. I remember one time I sat here and went through this book and made voices for all the little characters. It's just cute. And then the court cards in the back have like the Knight of Cups is the lover. They have keyword like archetype for the court cards. So that's cool for people who are looking for that if you haven't made your own archetypes, you know. So yeah, that's the Doodle Tarot. And that's the last one for Leo that I wanted to share for Leo season. And that's it for my little wrap up here. So that I will leave you guys with that, and I'll be back to wrap up Virgo season, hopefully, if there are no more hiccups. So if you like this video, you can please give it a thumbs up. It does help my channel grow, and it helps the algorithms. It helps people see the videos and all that kind of stuff. Share with your friends. Share with anybody you think might want to see it. If you want to see more from me, please subscribe. I release videos every few days regarding tarot and oracle. And I will try to put links below for some of these decks. If I have Amazon links, I will definitely drop them below because I have Amazon affiliate links. And if you want to buy anything, please use them. It gives me a couple of cents, doesn't cost you anything. And when I make enough cents to make enough dollars, I plan to buy a deck and bring it on the channel to share with you guys. I'll probably poll and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, that's it. Until I see you guys next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.